Welcome to Agrabah, city of mystery, of enchantment.
And mistakes. Don't forget mistakes. It's Agrabah is full of mistakes.
Yes.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Did you know that Aladdin grossed more than $504 million in theaters? All of this on a budget of just $28 million. That means that this Disney classic grossed more than $476 million during its run at the box office. Crazy. It's just too bad that the sequel to Aladdin, The Return of Jafar, only grossed $11 million. Ew. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Movie Mistakes. And today we are going to show you 10 more mistakes that we found in Disney's Aladdin. Oh, and be sure to click the subscribe button and notification bell so we can update you on all our newest videos coming out. Also, be sure to tune in every Wednesday and Saturday for more great videos like this one. And without further ado, let's get into it. So near the beginning of the movie, Aladdin has stolen some bread to feed him and Abu, and they are trying to escape from the guards. Just after one of the guards takes a swing at Aladdin, take a look at his right leg. What do you think is going to appear there? As you may have already guessed, a patch appears on his leg out of nowhere. In this scene, the Sultan and Jafar are discussing Jasmine not wanting to choose a suitor. Just before the Sultan gives Lago a cracker, take a look at his left hand, make a mental note that there's nothing there. But just as the camera switches angles back and forth, conveniently the ring that Jafar needs to open the Cave of Wonders appears on the Sultan's hand. Here Jasmine has snuck out of the castle and Aladdin is in love. She gives an apple to the poor little boy that she feels sorry for when the merchant grabs her. So pay close attention to the size of his hand compared to the size of her hand in this shot. But just moments later, as she tries to explain herself, he puts her hand on the table along with his and notice that his hand is considerably smaller somehow. Staying in the same scene, just before Jasmine is about to get her hand cut off, Aladdin saves her. He takes the knife away from the merchant and gives it to Jasmine, as you can see here. But just a few seconds later, as she's standing in the same spot, she kneels down to Abu when you can see that the knife has now disappeared. Oh, how sweet. Aladdin and Jasmine are about to share a kiss when they are interrupted. Aladdin then asks the princess if she trusts him, offers his right hand, and she takes it, as you can see here. But when the camera angle switches, they are suddenly holding opposite hands. We now find ourselves in the Cave of Wonders, which is hands down my favorite part of the movie. Here Aladdin rides on carpet to save his friend Abu. Take note that all the rocks around him are exploding, especially the ones to the right, as you can see here. But as the camera angle again switches back and forth, we can see that the rocks that had exploded to the right are back again. So just before their magical carpet ride, Aladdin talks Jasmine into getting on the carpet. Take note that before he extends his hand, that his sleeve is all the way up to his wrist. But when the camera angle switches, we can now see that his arm is completely sleeveless for some reason. So it wouldn't really be Aladdin if we left out part of the magical carpet ride, now would it? So luckily for us, we found a mistake here too. Notice the reflection of Jasmine. The flower should be on her right hand side in real life. But just a little while later, as her and Aladdin are chilling on the rooftop, we can see that the flower is on her left hand side. Staying in the same scene, Jasmine has realized a long time ago that he is not who he says he is. So take note that she rips off his hat and there is no lamp inside of there. But just a little while later in the movie, when Aladdin is thrown in the ocean, we can see the hat float down and the lamp is clearly visible. So how many of us cringed when Jasmine kissed Jafar for the first time? Or the only time. That was disgusting. For this mistake, we're going to focus on Jasmine. Take a look at her right arm. Notice the bracelet? Is that a bracelet? On her right arm? But as she goes over to Jafar and he knocks her to the ground, it is now on her left arm. So what did you think of these cool movie mistakes? Also, don't forget to tell us what you'd like to see next using the hashtag mistakes. And don't forget to join our family by clicking the subscribe button and notification bell now. And as usual, we want to give a shout out to all the special movie maniacs out there. Thanks for coming back week after week. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday and Saturday for great videos like this one. And we'll see you next time.